Good afternoon and welcome to Ray Sumter Field in Bryan as we get set for a Division IV District Championship game in baseball tonight. An all BBC matchup this evening and a matchup of the number 1 and 2 seeds. It's number 1 seed Montpelier checking in at 12-8, ready to square off with number 2 seed and 14-9 Hilltop. Good afternoon, Andy Brigle. Glad to have you with us here on a beautiful day for baseball. Temperature in the mid-80s here at game time. Not much of a breeze at all. Partly sunny skies and no threat of rain now. Any weather coming into our area late tonight and even into the overnight hours possibility. So we are safe for the next handful of hours. And we should have a very competitive district final and certainly a very mutually respectful district final between these two clubs. Montpelier won the regular season game by the final of 7-2 back on April the 18th, but it was a 2-2 game going into the 7th before Montpelier erupted for 5. Also, something's going to be broken here in this game in terms of droughts. For Montpelier, 2003, the last time they advanced to a regional. Oh, by the way, that was their Final Four year as well. And for Hilltop, it's a little bit farther back. 2001, the last time they won a district championship in baseball. We're just getting started. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll meet the starting lineups for this one on B-Rock Sports.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op. For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
Starting lineup time from Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier. Hilltop the guest tonight, leading off the catcher Devin Dempsey. Batting second, the third baseman Race Haynes. Hitting third, the first baseman Terry Reback. Batting in the cleanup spot and pitching Cameron Slosher. Batting fifth, the shortstop Wade Wagner. Batting sixth, the center fielder Cameron Shimp. Batting seventh, the second baseman Brennan Dempsey. The number 8 hole belongs to the DH Micah Rossman. And batting ninth, the right fielder Brady Wagner. For Montpelier defensively, they'll line up like this. Cam Smith in left, Tyler Plourd in center, and Gavin Bass is in right. Kenneth Smeltzer will start at first, Jackson Staylor at second, Wesley Hartsock at third, Landon Fackler's the shortstop, Griffin Cooley behind the plate, and Jackson Richmond, who would be the number 1 coming into the season. If it were not for a lower back injury, he will get the ball here in the district championship game tonight. Your umpire, and by the way, those are your lineups brought to you by Fackler Monument Company, downtown Montpelier. For the Tri-State's best selection of monuments, Fackler Monument Company in downtown Montpelier. The umpires who have this game tonight and have their eyes on the game from Tri-State Vision Center are Alan Miller behind the plate, and on the bases, Todd Dunlap and Dave Coverman. For all of your eye care needs, remember the Tri-State Vision Center of Northwest Ohio. Hilltop got here with a win over Toledo Christian in the sectional final 7-1, and they blistered Edgerton the other night in the district semis 7-2. Montpelier rallied to beat Hicksville in a sectional final 10-6 and doubled up North Central on Wednesday night 6-3. That'll do it for the pregame show. First pitch from Brian on this Friday afternoon between Montpelier and Hilltop when we come back.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Good luck to all the athletes from your local supermarket, Miller's Markets in Montpelier. Miller's Markets is not only a great supermarket with a wide selection of items to choose from, but they're also your lunch and dinner stop for ready-to-eat daily specials, rotisserie chicken, and deli salads, meats, and cheeses. You can also download the Miller's app and save weekly on certain items from the store, available online only. Stop by Miller's Markets today and get everything you need to make your lunch or supper easy, and go Locos.
Are you in the market for high-quality appliances and furniture? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. We have a wide selection of Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, as well as service on all makes and models. Direct Link also carries Ashley Furniture and Jameson mattresses. And new to the store, Molecule mattresses, made right in Auburn, Indiana. Don't miss out on unbeatable prices and top-notch service on everything you need to turn your house into a home. Visit Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan today.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Stihl chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Stihl has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your toolkit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Welcome back out here to Ray Sumter Field in Bryan, ready to go for this district championship game in Division 4. Let's tell you a little bit about Jackson Richmond's season, not the senior season he imagined on the mound this year, because there hasn't been that much work on the mound. Just 6 innings, and this would be only his 3rd appearance of the year. It will be his 2nd start of the season. He had 1 start and 1 relief appearance, so this will just be his 2nd start. He's 1-2 on the year with an ERA of 4.66. He has allowed 6 hits on the season, 8 runs, 5 of them earned, has struck out 2 and walked 8, and has hit 3 batters. So with all that rust and fighting through the injury situation, that is in part the reason why, a big part of the reason, not just in part, a big part of the reason why he has had some miscommunication controller, has thrown some wildness, had some wildness this season. So maybe a little bit of a gamble, but I think in part this decision made, want to see where he's at. They're hoping that the little heat and the little humidity helps loosen the back up even more. And Landon Fackler, extremely comfortable coming in that relief role. So, and there would be a quick hook. If he's unsuccessful, Toby Hutchison wouldn't be afraid to go to Landon Fackler, who, by the way, only threw 27 pitches the other night. So he has all of his arsenal available to him tonight. Devin Dempsey will step in, hitting .338 with an on-base of .538. No homers, 11 runs batted in. Richmond from the first base side of the rubber. Dempsey, the right-hander, digs in, and this afternoon's district final first pitch is in there at 78 miles an hour for strike one. Devin Dempsey, in addition to what we just told you about, tied for the team lead in triples with 2 of them. He's drawn the most walks at 26 and has scored the most runs at 35. Takes a breaking ball down in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, Montpelier won in the regular season, part of their 7-0 BBC campaign. They won 7-2 over Hilltop back on April the 18th. Richmond's 1-1 pitch stays up just a little bit. It's now 2 balls and a strike. This is a Hilltop offense that hits .266 as a team, on base just under 400, and they have scored 148 runs this season. The 2-1 delivery is pumped in there for a strike as he stays soft with that delivery, 2-2. Tony Gehrig in his 15th season at the helm for his alma mater, the Hilltop Cadets. The 2-2 delivery swung on, ground ball to Fackler at short. Gobbles up, throws across, easily retires Dempsey for the first out of this baseball game. Race Haynes, the winner the other night in that game against Edgerton, went the distance and was sensational, and he's had a fabulous year on the mound and been really good at the plate as well. .311 average with a home run, 11 runs batted in, on base of .391 and an OPS of .756. He's playing third base today with Cam Slosher on the mound. The first pitch from Richmond is a breaking ball strike. Montpelier lining up defensively, shading toward left center field, of course, with a right-handed hitting Haynes up, playing about medium deep. It's been a good Montpelier defense this year, committing just 33 errors through 20 games, about an error and a half per game, and that's really good at the high school level. That breaking ball is outside and evens the count at a ball and a strike. First inning, no score here from Ray Sumter and Bryan. Fastball down in the dirt, 2-1. Talked with a lot of different folks today, and just to kind of get some feel for this district final. And quite honestly, the people I talked to had this thing split in half in terms of who they felt would win tonight. Thought this would be, and I tend to agree that this was going to be a very competitive district championship game. 2 good teams here. The 2-1 delivery. Curveball up a little bit. It's now 3-1 on Race Haynes. Hilltop trying to exercise some demons. They have been really close getting over the hump against Montpelier over the past 5 years, literally the last 5 years. We'll detail that here as the game goes on. Richmond's 3-1 pitch. Fastball hammered towards left field. Moving over is Smith. Can't get there. Haynes' ball will roll all the way to the fence. He's digging for 2, and they'll put the brakes on him there. A stand-up double clubbed by Race Haynes. His second double of the season, a one-out double here, and it sets the table for Terry Rebeck. Pitch a little bit up in the strike zone, and Haynes did a nice job of driving it toward the gap. Rebeck, the best hitter on the team as a freshman, .462 average, leads the team in homers with a pair and 26 runs driven in. That is also tied for the team lead. The first offering is hit the opposite way. It's down for a base hit into right field. Haynes being waved around. Bass's relay coming up the line. Hilltop on the board first, 1-0. The RBI single for Terry Rebeck as he goes oppo to right field and drives in his now team leading 27th run of the season. That'll bring up Cameron Slosher, the starting pitcher this afternoon. He's hitting .270 with no homers and 17 runs batted in. He has an on-base of .435 and an OPS of .721. Right-hander against right-hander. Richmond's first delivery is down a little bit for ball 1. Well, we mentioned Hilltop trying to get past Montpelier. 2019, Hilltop an out away from sharing the BBC title, lost that game in extra innings. Then, of course, district semis that very same year, Montpelier won 3-2. That fastball low and outside. It's now 2-0. Had the tying run at third in that district semifinal that year that they lost 3-2. Rebeck is at first. Schlosser back of the box. The pitch to the right-hander, low and away, ball 3. In the years since that year, Tony Gehrig says it has felt like there have been at least a half a dozen other times where they've been right there only to taste disappointment. The 3-0 pitch, Schlosser taking all the way for a strike. That also includes this year's game where we told you it was 2-2 going into the 7th when the wheels came off. Hilltop, though, different team this year. Tony says it's his most talented team, and they know that getting here is not a fluke. Swung on, ripped towards center field. Plord coming over, can't get there. Rebeck a good bit of base running to hold up as it dropped in for a single. That's 3 straight hits now. It was a station to station there because they had to make sure, Rebeck had to make sure that Tyler Plord didn't go make the grab. So now first and second and 1 out in the inning. And coming up will be Wade Wagner. Wagner, 270 batter with 9 runs batted in. Has an on-base of 404 and an OPS of 756. The first offering to him is taken upstairs, ball 1. One of the keys today for Hilltop is continue to put pressure. They know this is not going to be a 1-0 game. I don't think anybody here anticipates this being a 1-0 game today. Runs are available. Pitch down in the dirt. Scooted away from Cooley just a bit, but not enough to advance. It's now 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on first and second, 1 away, top of the first, 1-0 Hilltop. The next Richmond pitch is swung on, and it's foul tipped. Goes off the mask of Cooley and then off the midsection of Al Miller, the umpire. Tony Gehrig, 132 wins in 15 seasons. Toby Hutchison in his 13th year at the helm of Montpelier. This is his second stint. Coached them in the late 90s, right up through 02. And Jay Jerger, of course, took over in that first year, 03, the year that Montpelier advanced to state. Lost to Newark Catholic that year. 2-1 here on Wade Wagner. The pitch. He lays off that pitch in the dirt. It was soft again away, and it's 3-1. You get to the district final, and both coaches will tell you this, any coach will tell you this, that when it comes to pitching, you're not going to be as patient as if it was a game that was played in mid to late April. Here's the 3-1 delivery. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Drifting into foul territory, third baseman Wesley Hartsock camps out under it and gets Wagner for the second out of the inning. That'll leave it up to Cameron Shimp, who had a really good district semifinal. A couple of hits for him, played terrific defense, 254 average, but boy, he has been productive. 26 runs batted in for the freshman, tied with Rebeck before Rebeck just drove in the 27th run of his season earlier this inning. Shimp playing center field tonight. Richmond breaking ball, outside corner. That's a good pitch, strike 1. In addition to hitting 266 as a team, they have an on-base, as we said, just under 400 at 396 and an OPS of 727. Tony says it is his most talented team in his 15 seasons. Here's the 0-1 delivery. Swung on, and that's fisted into left field for a base hit. It'll roll to Cam Smith. Rebeck waved around. The throw coming to the plate is high. It's 2-0 Hilltop. Cooley had to go climb the ladder. Shimp picks up his 27th RBI like Rebeck did earlier in the inning. And Cam Schlosser scored that run. Rebeck scored that run. And Schlosser staked at least to a 2-0 lead as Brennan Dempsey will now come up. Dempsey hitting $167 with 7 runs batted in on the season. 2 out, 2 on, but a 2-0 lead. Fastball a little bit low to the right-handed hitting Brennan Dempsey. Again, Hilltop winning 14 games this season, finished tied for second in the BBC at 5-2. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball that is on the hand. Smeltzer comes off his bag at first, makes a great play. Dempsey doesn't run extremely fast, and it's a pretty easy put out to end the inning. However, 2 for the Cadets to strike early here in this one. They lead Montpelier 2-0 with the Locos coming up.
A life well lived is a life well remembered. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Rohrig Jr., and we are the third-generation owners of Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio.
Everyone deserves to be remembered, and we can help you with a customized memorial for you or your loved one.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or a large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit us online at facklermonument.com.
Graduation is a time to remember and a time to dream, a time to look back and a time to reach forward, a time to say goodbye to yesterday and a time to greet tomorrow with courage. 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City would like to congratulate all the 2024 seniors and wish them good luck with all their future endeavors.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Welcome back out here. Cam Slosher taking the mound for the Hilltop Cadets, where he has given up 23 runs, 16 of them earned, 20 hits on the season. He has struck out 33. He has walked 30 on the season. This will be his 3rd start of the year. He also has recorded a save. Part of a Hilltop staff that has a really good overall team ERA of 2.87. By the way, defensively behind him, they have committed 42 errors in their 23 games. So in that like 1.5 to 2 errors per game category, similar to Montpelier. The key for Slosher, according to Tony Gehrig, is he's been good when he's in the strike zone. That's the key for him. His ability to stay in the strike zone, mix all of his pitches for strikes, and not set the table for Montpelier with walks. They don't anticipate him perhaps being able to go the distance, but can they get him through at least at least get through that lineup a time or two and then reevaluate. It'll be Griffin Cooley who will dig in for the Locos, hitting .361, and the first offering from Slosher is a fastball a little bit inside for ball 1. .361, on base of .461 with an OPS of .854, no homers, and 12 runs batted in out of that leadoff spot. 3rd on the team in hits with 22 this season. Another fastball that missed that one low for ball 2. Cooley has scored 25 runs to lead the team there, and as we have documented, has stolen the most bases on the season, by far and away the team leader in that category, up to 29 now. The 2-0 pitch, called strike on the inside corner. So now 2-1 on Griffin Cooley. 28 stolen bases, beg your pardon. 2-1. He'll be followed by Kenneth Smeltzer and Landon Fackler. The 2-1 to Cooley is a breaking ball low and in. 3-1. 2-0 Hilltop. 2 runs on 4 hits in that first inning against Richmond. Montpelier batting for the first time here as we play in the bottom of the first of this district championship. The 3-1 from Slosher, missed low for ball 4. A ball that Dempsey had to hustle and go get, went all the way back to the screen. So walks were something we just talked about. Tony Gehrig knows this is an athletic, fast, and skilled lineup. They put pressure on you all over the place, up and down the lineup, make you earn things. Here's Kenneth Smeltzer. Smeltzer, number 1 on the team in average at .439, .494 on base, and an 1100 OPS. And there goes Cooley squaring, and Dempsey hesitated and had no chance. You can't hesitate at all with Griffin on the base paths. And that hesitation, I don't know that he got him anyways, but it certainly cost him there. Smeltzer yanked the bat back, and it was called a ball. He has a home run and 18 runs batted in on the year. 6 doubles and a triple among his hits, and 21 runs scored for Smeltzer. has an RBI chance here early. A ball and no strikes. Smeltzer takes up and away, ball 2. Settle in, folks. As we said, this was never going to be a 2-1 type game. Never had the feel of one. 2-0 the count. Smeltzer deep in the box. The pitch swung on, hit in the air toward right center field. Schimpf moving over. So is Wagner, and it's Wagner who makes the grab. Tagging and going to third will be Griffin Cooley. Productive out for Kenneth Smeltzer on the fly ball out to right field. So pick your poison on who's 1 or 2 in team leads as far as hitting categories. It's either Fackler or Smeltzer, and here's Landon Fackler, .431 average, second on the team, .500 on base percentage, best on the team, 1,038 OPS, that's second best on the team, 28 hits, 1 behind Smeltzer. He has no homers, 23 runs batted in, and the RBIs lead the team in that category. Breaking ball from Schlosser misses in. It is 1-0 now. Winner of this game, by the way, will play the winner of Marion Local and Fort Recovery Thursday at 5 at Ed Sandy Field in Elida. We'll be there regardless of who wins this game. Fastball cut on and missed by Fackler. It's 1-1. Talking with Toby Hutchison, his thoughts and keys tonight were had to continue to play good defense. Pitchers couldn't put themselves and the team in bad spots with walks and hit batsmen tonight. Swung on, lifted in the air toward left field. Jacob Haskell coming over by the line. Can't get there, and it drops for a base hit. Montpelier is on the board as Cooley cruises in. Good effort by Haskell. It was just Fackler finding some green grass down that third base line. He drives in his 24th run, and Cooley comes home for his 26th run scored to get Montpelier on the board 2-1. Cleanup hitter now, Cameron Smith. He's hitting .352 now on the season with no homers and 8 RBIs. Takes a fastball for a strike. He has an on-base of .426 and finishing that slash line at .834 as an OPS. 3 doubles hit on the season for Cam Smith. 0-1 on him. The throw over. Fackler dives back safely. This is a Montpelier team that is, if you've listened at any point in time this year, well documented. They love to run and steal bases. Fackler, one of those that can run. Not going here. Way upstairs. Good job by Dempsey to climb the ladder. 110 stolen bases now with Cooley's stolen base. Fackler not among the top 4 or 5, but does have the ability. He's one of those deceptive base stealers. He has 7 on the year. A ball and a strike on the right-handed hitting Smith. 2-1 Hilltop in the first. The pitch. Smith grounds it towards short. Wagner backhands, flips to second, and Brennan Dempsey did a really good job stretching at the bag to record the lead out to retire Landon Fackler. Smith got a little ahead on that swing. Wade Wagner went to the hole, never panicked, did a good job defensively. Here's Jackson Richmond hitting .231 on the year, does have a home run, 9 runs batted in. Montpelier's hit 2 home runs as a team. They've scored 167 runs now on the season with this first inning run. There goes Smith. Pitch up and away. One hop throw from Dempsey. Skips into center field, but a good backup first by Brennan Dempsey, Devin's brother, and also Schimpf was coming in as well. Smith gets a stolen base. So now Jackson Richmond, can he come up with a hit here to tie this thing? Bryan and Lexington playing regional softball in Shelby, Ohio. That's after 1. It's a scoreless game. Farthest that a Bryan team has ever advanced after finally being able to come through in the regional semifinal, defeating Maumee the other night, or the other afternoon. Here's the 1-0 from Schlosser. Curveball missed, 2-0. Lexington put one on Akron Springfield the other night, 18-1. So a challenge for Thea Staten on the mound today for sure. 2-0 on Jackson Richmond. Right-hander against right-hander. Schlosser's pitch is a fastball at the knees, but a little bit in, and it's now 3-0. Richmond, the number 5 hitter. Jackson Staylor on deck, the 6 hitter. Hilltop 2, Montpelier 1. Bottom of the first here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard in this D4 District Championship game in Bryan. Beautiful night for baseball. Schlosser's 3-0. Fastball, they gave him the green light. A high bouncing ball to Wagner, who has plenty of time and retires Richmond to end the inning. Richmond swinging on 3-0, grounds out. But Montpelier scratches out a run. They strand one, and at the end of one, 2-1 Cadets. We'll be back.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Drop Tine Winery and Tap House would like to congratulate the Montpelier Locos on a great season this year and wish them good luck in tonight's game. If you're looking for a great place to eat this weekend or any night of the week, always think Drop Tine in downtown Montpelier, offering daily dinner specials Wednesday through Sunday with a wide variety of craft adult beverages available in their family-friendly dining room. Follow them on Facebook for live music, all their daily specials, events, and new beverage releases. Good luck, Locos. Drop Tine is behind you 100%, hoping you come home with a victory.
Your friends at your neighborhood Eden Farmers Co-op Country Store would like to invite you to stop in at the Eden, Montpelier, and Edgerton stores to check out their complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, and outdoor products. Their friendly, knowledgeable staff is ready to answer all of your questions concerning their complete line of Kalmbach, Land O'Lakes, and much, much more. For your convenience, your purchase can be carried to your vehicle by one of their employees. Be sure to stop by soon and see them at your hometown country store, the Eden Farmers Co-op.
We have one piece of the regional puzzle already taken care of. They played a 2 o'clock final today in Division 4 in the Northwest 2 District. Mount Blanchard Riverdale shut out Macomb 4-0. So Riverdale now awaits the winner of Patrick Henry and Lipsick. That game going on right now in Division 4. Again, the Montpelier Hilltop winner gets the winner of Marion Local and Fort Recovery. North Central, who was the district champ here last year, lost to a MAC school in the regional semis in St. Henry. And whoever gets out of here this year, out of the BBC winner in this district, Montpelier Hilltop, also will get a MAC school. Here's Micah Rossman, who's looking for his first hit of the season. And he's DHing. The left-hander pops it up, foul ground, long run over, and running out of real estate was the third baseman here, Wesley Hartsock. 2-1, Hilltop leads at Montpelier. Good crowd on hand for both these schools for this district championship game, and there's a divide and conquer element because of regional track also happening right now at Fostoria as well for D3 and these athletes. A pitch that hit Micah Rossman to get him on base as the number 8 hitter and the leadoff man in this second inning. That'll bring Brady Wagner to the plate, who's hitting .209 with no homers and 7 runs batted in, on base of .303 and an OPS of .512. That was one of the keys, what just happened there, that Montpelier had to eliminate walks and hit batsmen. They'd had too many of these postseason. So one of the keys was throw strikes and then obviously play clean defense behind them. Squaring and bunting up in the air right to Hartsock. Meanwhile, Rossman strayed too far and they doubled him up. A base running blunder there for the youngster Micah Rossman. The bunt attempt, the pop out to 5, and that turned into a 5-3 DP to retire Rossman, and quickly 2 away in the inning. He was halfway towards second. Didn't see that bunt any way, shape, or form. So 2 down, bases empty for Devin Dempsey. Dempsey grounded out to Fackler, the shortstop, and takes strike 1. Hilltop, by the way, in getting their 2 seed this year, highest seed they have ever earned in program history since they started this format of seeding the district the way they have. 1-1 the count now on Dempsey. Or did they call it a strike? Beg your pardon, that was a called strike, so 0-2. Al Miller behind the plate, Dave Coverman and Todd Dunlap on the bases. 0-2 on Devin Dempsey. 2-1 Hilltop in the second. Richmond ready to deal. Fastball's called strike 3 as he froze Dempsey. Sitting 82 with that fastball. A quick inning for Jackson Richmond. Middle of the second, district championship. Hilltop 2, Montpelier 1.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
From Camco Industries in West Junior, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, our 500 associates wish to recognize the area graduates. Your hard work and dedication is leading you to well-deserved success. We all share in your excitement, and we wish you all good luck in your next adventure. Congratulations to all the 2024 graduates.
No matter the season, there are always projects to do, and Donaldson's Ace Hardware has you covered. Take advantage of Milwaukee M18 Fuel half-inch brushless hammer drill driver kit for $299 and get select M18 power tools or battery for free. Or purchase a Craftsman V20 battery and charger starter kit for $129 and get 2 select V20 power tools and accessories for free. Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan has what you need. Ace, the helpful place.
Andy Brigle back with you here at Ray Sumter Field in Bryan. A much needed, if you're a Montpelier fan, a much needed quick inning there, and the double play on a bunt attempt helped things out greatly. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. It will be 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Locos, starting with Jackson Staylor, who's hitting .284 with 11 runs batted in. By the way, a quick note on Staylor that I wanted to make sure that I make mention of. They have very talented kids at the top of the lineup. But the kid that you run up with runners in scoring position and 2 outs is the young man at the plate. Jackson Staylor has driven in the most runs this season for this Montpelier offense with 2 out RBIs. 9 on the season. He's ready to face Slosher for the first time, and a fastball that Slosher overthrew, and it's ball 1. Race Haynes in a couple of steps on the grass, thinking that Staylor possibly might lay one down. 2 runs on 4 hits for Hilltop, a run and a hit for Montpelier here as we play in the bottom half of the second inning. Staylor takes ball 2, low and away. Outfield extremely shallow for Staylor. What little wind we have blowing out toward left center field right now. Wednesday night it was out towards center or right center field. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Slosher. Fastball that stayed up, ball 3. Slosher, what we're seeing with his velocity sitting in that 75 to 77 or 8 range in terms of the range, about 76 consistently here with the fastball. Staylor taking all the way, and there was the 76-mile-an-hour fastball for strike 1. 3-1 on Jackson Staylor. Lipsick, by the way, leads Patrick Henry 1-0 early in that game, Division IV District Championship. That's at Gerald Parrott Field in Hamler. Strike 2 delivered now to Staylor. He thought that might have been a little bit outside, but Al Miller says it caught the corner. Now back even with the bag at third with 2 strikes is Haynes. The 3-2 pitch. Ball 4 as it bounced in the batter's box, the left-handed hitting batter's box dirt. First walk, second walk issued on the night here for Slosher. That'll bring Wesley Hartsock to the plate, who has gotten better in all facets for Montpelier this year, both at the plate and in the field. .278 average with 10 runs batted in. He has a .438 on base, which is top 5 on the team. Does a really good job in that category. Strike delivered by Slosher. 0-1. Staylor, 13 stolen bases on the year. That's top 5 on the team. Creeping. Here comes the 0-1. Throw over. It's down in the dirt. Reback blocks it and keeps it right there. 0-1. We're in the second. 2-1 Hilltop. No balls and a strike on Wesley Hartsock. Jackson Staylor, the base runner, at first. Slosher against Richmond so far, the 2 starters here for this game. A fastball pumped for a strike. And it's 0-2 on the number 7 hitter, Wesley Hartsock. Guardians Angels tonight, 9:38 on B-Rock 100.9. Want to make sure we pass that along. Here comes Schlosser's 0-2 delivery. Hartsock grounds it towards second. Dempsey backhands and then juggles and loses it, and everybody's safe. I'm guessing they're going to score that a hit. That was a tough play into the hole. Nope, they went air. Thought Dempsey should have gotten that. So the official score is E4. So a walk to Staler, E4 to get Hartsock aboard. Still nobody out in the runners on second and third. Can get it done. We think our issue of our equipment kind of hitting some that heat and humidity right now could be doing it. So right-hander Tyler Plord. They are playing back at double play distance. One ball, one strike on Tyler Plord. 2-1. Hilltop with the lead, bottom of the second inning. Big chance here for the Locos. The 2-1 delivery. Outside, ball 3. And you almost wonder here if Plord gets on, is it the end of the road early for Cam Schlosser? You're in the district final. There's no lengthy leashes. The next offering to Tyler Plord. Called strike on the outside corner. That'll even the count at 2-2. Staler at third, Hartsock at second, Bass at first. Nobody out, bottom of the second. Cadets clinging to a 2-1 lead. Schlosser's 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit foul, and is twisting out of play. Good swing put on there by Plord to hang in this AB. It'll remain 2-2. 4 straight, or make that 3 straight hits for Hilltop, and then they added an RBI single later to get 2 runs in the first. Montpelier answered back with an RBI single from Fackler in the bottom of the first, but a big threat here for the Locos. The 2-2. Fastball a little bit low, and now it's a full count on Tyler Plord, the number 9 hitter. Montpelier the 1 seed, Hilltop the 2 seed. Hilltop hasn't been to a regional since 01. Montpelier's last district title was 03. Payoff pitch coming to Plord. Here it comes. Swung on, ground ball back to the box. Throwing to second to get one, and that's all they'll get. Cam Slosher hesitated, didn't even look at home. They did retire Bass at second. So Plord reaches on a field, no RBI there. Fielder's choice 1-6. And a run scores in the form of Jackson Staylor to tie this thing. And they turn it over to the dangerous top of the Montpelier lineup, Griffin Cooley. Cooley walked, stole a base, and scored Montpelier's first run of the game. They're on the corners right now with one away. Tony Gehrig signaling a play in here to Devin Dempsey as catcher. We'll see what both teams elect to do. Will Plord be running automatically? Will Hilltop throw through, come right back to the mound? Will it be cut off? There goes Plord, squaring his Cooley, comes back. Throw goes all the way through, and it's a stolen base for Plord. Staying put at third was Hartsock. So now second and third, one down. What will Tony Gehrig do with his infield in a 2-2 game here early? They'll be back up the middle and in on the corners. The count is 1-0. It was called a ball on Griffin Cooley. Here's the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball that's a pretty good one delivered by Slosher for a strike. And they changed that. They said that Cooley did offer up. They changed it here. It was put on the board as a ball. Bryan and Lexington in softball, by the way, tied at 1 in that regional final. 0-2 on Cooley. Takes a breaking ball low and away, 1-1. Or 1-2. 1-2 on Griffin Cooley. Hilltop 2, Montpelier 2. Bottom of the second inning in Bryan, Division 4 district final. A ball and 2 strikes on Cooley, 1 out. Slosher deals the pitch. Just missed. What a take by Griffin Cooley. Terrific veteran take at the plate because that was close. 2-2. Hartsock at third, Plord at second. Slosher stares in, comes set at the belt. The 2-2 pitch, way up high, it sails to the screen. Coming in will be Hartsock. Montpelier takes the lead. Wild pitch, no shot for Devin Dempsey. A ball that slipped when Slosher dealt it immediately. And Montpelier has their first lead of the afternoon at 3-2. That was ball 4 to Cooley. So he is aboard. They're on the corners now with still 1 out. Tony Gehrig talking to his assistants over in that first base dugout. Kenneth Smeltzer at the plate. You get Montpelier's 2 best hitters coming up now. Smeltzer flew out to right his first time. Another signal of a play here. Your game within the game. 3 runs still on just 1 hit for Montpelier. Fackler has the RBI single. That's Montpelier's only hit. 4 walks have been issued by Slosher now. One of the big keys was, would they throw strikes? And now they're going to discuss and see, was it still just a 3-2 count on Cooley? That was one thing Tony Gehrig was talking with his assistants with. What was the count? Al Miller went and talked with base umpire Dave Coverman, and they did say, and we did have it. I'm looking back now at my notes, and I just wondered if I had missed a strike, or a ball for that matter, a pitch thrown, let's call it that way. So Cooley is still back at the plate. It is 3-2 on him. The infield now in all the way across with Plord, the base runner, at third. No objections for Montpelier either. So the 3-2. Down low, ball 4. At the end of the day, it didn't matter. Cooley is aboard with the walk. And that might be the end of the line here for Cameron Slosher as Tony Gehrig is headed out to the mound. Let's wait and see. Bryan has grabbed a 3-1 lead on Lexington in that Division II regional championship game in softball. And we're waiting. The ball is handed to Tony Gehrig. And I'm assuming that means we have a pitching change coming up. And if that's the case, We're going to step aside and take a break with Montpelier leading it 3-2 in this Division IV district final. Timeout on the field will tell you what happens and who the new pitcher may be if it does happen when we come back.
Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos, and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
Wade Wagner comes in. He is going to be coming in relief. He has a 4.11 ERA. He's allowed 15 runs, 10 of them earned, 14 hits, struck out 31, walked 11, and has hit 5 batters on the season. Pitching in relief, Cam Slosher is headed to the outfield, and he will be the center fielder. Race Haynes now is the shortstop. Brennan Dempsey flips over to third. And second baseman, I didn't see who moved to second. We'll get you an update on that in just a moment. I believe it might be Schimpf, who is now the second baseman. Cameron Schimpf goes to second. So Wade Wagner thrown to the fire here as he'll get the heart of the Montpelier order in relief. Trailing 3-2, Kenneth Smeltzer digs in 0 for 1 with a fly out to right field. Plord at third, Cooley at first. Wagner's pitch delivered for a strike, no throw anywhere. 0-1. It'll be a stolen base for Griffin Cooley, now officially his 30th on the season. Second of the game. Back to a second and third situation with the Locos up 3-2, bottom of the second inning. They're even at the bag on the corners and still playing. Now they are playing back up the middle, so they'll concede a run for an out, a pitch that's a breaking ball in the dirt. 1-1 now on Kenneth Smeltzer. First lead of the game for Montpelier. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Wade Wagner. He delivers. Fastball tailing away, 2-1. Basically the same speed as Slosher, it appears. Those first couple of fastballs have been in that 76 to 77 range. 2 balls and a strike on Kenneth Smeltzer. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball down in the dirt and in, and it's now 3-1, and Smeltzer in a great count right now. Hitters count at 3-1. By the way, Amaya Langham hit the home run to give Bryan that 3-1 lead. PH in baseball leads Leipzig 2-1. That's a Division IV district final. Here's the 3-1 pitch, and Wagner misses for ball 4. A lot of walks delivered in this inning. Staler, Bass, Cooley, and now Smeltzer, and Montpelier has turned it over to Landon Fackler. Bases are juiced with still only 1 out. 3 runs on 1 hit for Montpelier, 2 runs, 4 hits, and an error for the Hilltop Cadets. Wagner will go from the windup now in this 3-2 game. Righty against righty. Wagner stares, rocks, fires the pitch. Nice pitch on the inside corner with a fastball. A 0-1 on Landon Fackler. Big moment here early in this game. Montpelier has just grabbed their first lead at 3-2. Locos the 1 seed, Cadets the 2 seed. Now going back to the stretch will be Wagner. Comes set at the belt. The 0-1 delivery. A fastball hit toward right field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Plord will score. Cooley being waved around. He'll score. Smeltzer will stop at third. And senior Landon Fackler has delivered again for Montpelier. 2 for 2 now with 3 RBIs on the game. Walks kill. And Montpelier so far making. So Smeltzer stayed at third. Fackler's at first. It's a 4-2 game. Cam Smith takes a curveball for a strike. Toby Hutchison, who is normally aggressive, did not want to take a chance of running out of the inning here, so he did keep Smeltzer at third. Here's the pitch. Smith takes a fastball low and away. It's a ball and a strike now. Well, Cooley scored the run behind Plord, so it is, yeah. So it is a 5-2 game. Beg your pardon. 5-2. The next pitch from Wagner, sharp breaking ball. The throw will go all the way through, and they've got Fackler nailed at second. Landon Fackler cut down. So that's the second out of the inning with Smeltzer at third. It's a 5-2 Montpelier lead. They've scored 4 in this inning. Both hits in the game, by the way, belong to Fackler. The next pitch from Wagner. Down to the dirt, bounces in front. Karams back toward the screen. Play at the plate, not in time. Kenneth Smeltzer dives in with the lead, the 6th run of the game. The breaking ball from Wagner bounced in front of the plate, but had enough velo on it where it bounced and caromed back off the backstop to Dempsey to at least make it a competitive play at the plate. However, the toss to Wagner was dropped anyways, and I still don't think if he hangs on to it, they would have recorded an out. 6-2 Montpelier. Still in the second inning, bases empty, 2 down. Cam Smith, by the way, 0 for 1. He reached on a fielder's choice the first time. Swings and misses, and that's it for Smith, and that's it for the Locos in the inning. However, a 5 spot for Montpelier in the second, and we go to the third. Montpelier 6 and Hilltop 2.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
Fall is a great time to work on your home. Is your home well insulated? Field Supply Center in Blakesley is now stocking the Attic Cat and the Pro Cap blown insulation system. Forget about the dust from the old blown insulation. Attic Cat is the new clean way to insulate your walls and attic. Field Supply Center also offers CertainTeed Landmark shingles, one of the best shingles for your roof. Now is the time to take care of your home. Whether you need insulation, shingles, siding, or window, make Field Supply in Blakesley your first stop.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Starks Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Starks Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Welcome back here to Bryan. 6-2 Montpelier with the lead. A 5-run second inning to give them that advantage. Jackson Richmond ready to face the heart of the Hilltop order. Don't turn that dial away. This is a Hilltop team that is capable. They are good offensively. So settle in here. Race Haynes, 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored, takes a breaking ball strike. Kaylee Thiel has hit a solo homer, and Brian leads Lexington now 4-1 in that regional championship in D2 softball against Lexington. And you almost wonder, I know that's a really good Lexington team and lineup, but you hand Thea Staten a 4-1 lead, usually it means lights out. 1-1 from Richmond. Grooved in there for a strike. Haynes was taking all the way, and it was another off-speed pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Haynes will be followed by Terry Rebeck and Cam Slosher. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Richmond staring in, waiting on the sign from Cooley. Here it comes. 2-2, ground ball, Hartsock, gloves. Sets, throws across, and Haynes is out number 1 in the inning. Hit on the nose, but right at Wesley Hartsock. 1 down, Terry Rebeck, best hitter on this Hilltop team, and just a freshman. He singled. It was an RBI single his first time up, and then came around and scored a run on a Cameron Shimp single. Devin Dempsey throwing now for Montpelier. And the Richmond pitch way inside, in fact, almost hit Terry Rebeck. We have a baseball update, top of the 3rd. Patrick Henry, a 4-1 lead now on Lipsick. That feeds into the other half of the bracket. The winner of that game will play Mount Blanchard Riverdale. The winner of this game gets the winner of Marion Local and Fort Recovery. We'll try to get you an update on that when we hear one. Fastball hit into the air. That's hit really well toward the gap right center. Plord with a run over, and he didn't look it in. Juggled and dropped it. Rebeck digging for 2 and will be there. That is going to be a 2-base error, E8. I know Plord had a long run, but he was there in plenty of time, but just didn't look it in. And you play with fire against this Hilltop team, maybe Tony's best offensive team collectively in his 15 years. I know it's the most talent he's had, and even maybe that best offensive team. You play with fire, and you do it at this level. Those kind of mistakes can get magnified at the district level and beyond. Again, it's not an April 18th game. We'll see if Montpelier can avoid it. Cameron Slosher 1-for-1 with a single. Rebeck is at second with 1 away. The first pitch to Slosher. Missed inside and high, ball 1. Popped out of Cooley's glove, but not enough for Rebeck to advance. 1-0 here on Cameron Slosher. 6-2 Montpelier, top of the 3rd inning here in Bryan. A ball and no strikes. The pitch just missed a little bit inside, maybe down a little. 2-0. Montpelier hasn't been to a regional since their state team of 03. Hilltop hasn't advanced to the regional since 2001. Richmond's 2-0 is clubbed into left field for a base hit. Smith comes up with it. Rebeck will stay right there, and Slosher is 2 for 2 on the game. He has 2 hits. Rebeck has a hit. Haynes with a single, and Shimp with a single. So 5 hits for the Cadets in this one. They're on the corners now with 1 away for Wade Wagner. Wagner fouled out to Wesley Hartsock, so he is 0 for 1. A chance here for the Cadets, trying to capitalize on the miscue in center field. Outfield playing fairly deep, and again shaded to left center with a right-handed hitting Wagner at the plate. Richmond's first offering. Good location, but just missed according to Al Miller. Ball 1. 2 runs for Hilltop to start this thing in the first. Montpelier answered with a single run in the bottom half of the inning, and then they tacked on 5 in the second. Hilltop on their second pitcher. Montpelier still with their starter, Jackson Richmond in. The young man coming into this game had thrown only 6 innings this year. Pitch low and away. Good shift to the body that time by Cooley to knock it down. Shimp on deck. It's 2-0 on Wade Wagner, the Hilltop shortstop. It would be Landon Fackler if we see a second guy tonight for Montpelier after Richmond. Won't be Smeltzer. Too many pitches thrown on Wednesday night. Can't come back. The pitch. Good pitch. Strike one. Fastball that time at 77. Again, if you're unfamiliar with Montpelier baseball, Jackson Richmond, if he'd have been healthy from day one, would have been the number one coming into the season. Followed then by Smeltzer, Fackler in some fashion, but he wasn't. This is just his third appearance of the year. A little bit up with that fastball, and it's now 3-1. Hilltop 14-9, Montpelier 12-8. Montpelier won the BBC at 7-0. That's 4 out of the last 5 years spring sports were held. Remember, no spring sports in 2020. Hilltop tied it for second at 5-2. Richmond's 3-1. Missed a little bit outside, ball 4. So the bases are loaded. Shimp represents the tying run for Hilltop. Toby Hutchison is talking now to his infield and his outfield. Shimp has an RBI single in this game. Montpelier 6, Hilltop 2. Here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard, we're only in the top of the third inning. Richmond from the windup. Here's the pitch. Slider, strike one. 0-1 on Cameron Shimp. Lexington with a little bit of a threat, but Staten shut the door to keep it a 4-1 game. The 0-1, Shimp grounds it towards Fackler. It went through the 5-hole. Fackler came up. 2 runs are going to score on the E6. He was going to flip the ball already before he had it. That was a classic case there. Fielder's choice, or reaches on E6. 2 runs come around to score. And it's a 6-4 game, and Landon Fackler really upset with himself right now. We're on first and second, and still only 1 down in the inning. He was trying to gobble it up, and he was already thinking transition, and I can get 2 and get us out of the inning. And then he pulled the glove up too soon, and it went through the 5-hole and skipped into left field, shallow left field, and allowed 2 runs to score. So now it is 6-4 Montpelier. Brennan Dempsey 0 for 1, grounding out to Smeltzer at first base. The first offering, swung on, popped up, foul territory. Smeltzer calling everybody off and has it. 2 down in the inning as Dempsey fouls out. And a big second out. Here comes Micah Rossman, the DH. Rossman hit by a pitch his first time up. He's the number 8 hitter. You're listening to Tournament Baseball on WBNO FM in Bryan. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate that. We're told no update on Marion Local Fort Recovery because they haven't started yet. It's a 6 o'clock start time. Rossman takes ball 1. 1-0 on Micah Rossman. 6 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Montpelier. 4 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for Hilltop in this one. Richmond's 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed by Rossman. 1-1. Wagner at second. Shimp is at first. They are the tying runners here in this third inning. Richmond straightens. The 1-1. Breaking ball cut on and missed. 1-2. Having a little issue, it appears, with the radar gun as well. I haven't seen that the last handful of pitches. 1-2 to Rossman. Righty-lefty matchup. Richmond deals. The 1-2. Swung on, grounded foul down the third base line. So Rossman hangs in there. Brady Wagner on deck. Good response by Hilltop. They answered a 4-run deficit by at least cutting it at half and hoping for more here. A ball and 2 strikes on Rossman in a 6-4 Montpelier lead. Here again is another 1-2. And that's up. A high bouncer comes out in front of the plate. Cooley comes out, fires to first. Inning is over as Rossman is thrown out 2-3. They strand a pair, but score 2 runs in the inning, do the Hilltop. Oh, wait a minute, we call that a foul ball? So apparently they say foul ball, that it bounced off either the foot or the plate. Toby Hutchison is pleading his case, so the inning is not over yet. Coming to a quick end, that discussion. So Rossman with new life. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Micah Rossman. It was called by the second base umpire, Todd Dunlap. Toby's contention was, no, it should be a first baseman's call, or first base umpire, I think. It's like, because he said, how did you see that? The pitch swung on and missed, strike 3, so it's no matter anyways as Rossman goes down swinging. So let's say it again. 2 runs scored, 2 men stranded. Middle of the third in a fun one in Bryan. 6-4, Montpelier with the lead. We'll be right back.
Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
Spring is here. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Roehrig Jr. We're the 3rd generation owners of the Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio.
And when it comes to remembering your loved ones, we are here to help guide you.
Absolutely. Everyone deserves to be remembered. And at Fackler Monument, we are here to help you choose the perfect memorial.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company.
Serving the tri-state area since 1924.
The more your life changes, the more your insurance needs change. See Danielle Van Atta of Danielle Van Atta Agency today. She can conduct a free personal insurance review to help you determine how much and what type of coverage is right for you, with no costly gaps or overlaps. Interested? Phone Danielle Van Atta today at 419-636-0408.
Welcome back out here to Bryan, moving to the bottom half of inning number 3. And we do have a pitching change. The 3rd pitcher will come into the game. Devin Dempsey is the new pitcher here for the Hilltop Cadets in relief of Wagner. Looking to see who then went behind the plate for Hilltop. But anyways, the pitcher number 3 in this one, ready to face 5, 6, and 7 for Montpelier. Jackson Richmond, Jackson Staylor, and Wesley Hartsock here to begin this 3rd inning. 6 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Montpelier. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for Hilltop. Schlosser started. Wade Wagner relieved him. And now it's Jackson Richmond. Wade Wagner back at short now. And I wonder if that is Race Haynes behind the plate. I think it is Haynes catching. Right-hander is Dempsey, ready to face the right-handed hitting Richmond, who comes to the plate for the 2nd time. And sailing one is Dempsey. It's ball 1. It was Dempsey who came in relief in that BBC game. Remember, it was a 2-2 tie, we told you, heading into the 7th, and Montpelier was able to go to work on Dempsey in that April 18th game. They won it 7-2. Richmond grounded out to the shortstop his first time up. Takes another heater high, 2-0. So Wade Wagner is back at short, and it is Haynes behind the plate. I believe those are the only defensive changes with Dempsey going to the mound. The 2-0 had a big cut and miss, did Richmond, now 2-1. Happy to have you with us here. It has been an entertaining district championship game like we thought it would be. 2 friendly, competitive rivals in the conference here in Montpelier and Hilltop. Slider, strike 2. That's a pretty pitch from Dempsey. It's 2-2. Oh, by the way, Montpelier and Hilltop just played in a district final in softball not that long ago. What, about 2 weeks ago tonight? A game won by Montpelier, and we get the baseball matchup tonight. Dempsey's 2-2. Called strike 3 on Jackson Richmond. Out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. That'll bring Jackson Staylor to the plate. He walked and scored a run his first time up. Again, outfield playing fairly shallow. Even at the bag on the infield at the corners. Dempsey deals. It's a curveball, little inside, ball 1. Montpelier 12-8, Hilltop 4-9. The winner to get either Marion Local or Fort Recovery in a Thursday regional semi. The pitch is fouled back by Staylor, 1-1. Wind has picked up since game time, blowing out towards center field. Not like it was on Wednesday, but a little bit more to it than when the game began. 1-1 here on Jackson Staylor. 1 down, bases empty, home half of the 3rd inning. 6-4 Locos. Pitch low and away, 2-1 on Staylor. Montpelier got here with wins over Hicksville and North Central. Eliminating the Eagles was eliminating the district champion from last year. Hilltop knocked off Toledo Christian and Edgerton to get here. The 2-1. Curveball missed again, and it's now 3-1. Wesley Hartsock on deck. Al Miller calling balls and strikes. Dave Coverman and Todd Dunlap out on the bases. The pitch swung on, skied on the infield. Brennan Dempsey, the 3rd baseman in fair territory, has a second out of the inning. On the pop out to the 3rd baseman. 2 down, and it's Wesley Hartsock coming up. Hartsock reached on an error, E4, and scored a run on a wild pitch. You're listening to District Final Baseball here on WBNO FM in Bryan. Righty-righty matchup here as Dempsey has his sign from Haynes, who's behind the plate. The pitch swung on, hit the opposite way, high into the air and toward right field. Moving over is Brady Wagner toward the line, makes the grab, and a quiet inning here in this exchange. 1, 2, 3 go the Locos. 3 complete in the district final. 6-4, Montpelier in front.
Hi, this is Mackenzie Now with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Having a winning tradition for over 100 years is a big deal for any team. As our team at Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency celebrates this milestone, we know success does not happen by accident. It takes great teammates and partners like Central Insurance. By dedicating ourselves to the community, our clients, and each other, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has consistently risen above the rest in protecting your family, assets, and businesses. Thank you to all who have played a role in this 100-year journey. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Summertime is the perfect time to think about pools. Come visit the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in quaint downtown West Unity. They've got a full line of pool supplies along with electronic water testing to keep your water crystal clear. If you've always dreamed of laying around a pool all summer, they can help you make that dream come true. If it's liner replacement or just old equipment that needs updated, they have competitive prices that won't leave you shocked. Their knowledgeable staff has combined 20 years of service of pool chemistry and pool installation. So next time before heading out of town or for a long drive, stop by and check out the store, the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in downtown West Unity.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Ready to go here in the top of the 4th inning. 9-1 and 2. Brady Wagner, ball 1 to him. Wagner tried to bunt his way aboard last time, or bunt as a sacrifice. 2-0 now. Tried to bunt as a sacrifice, popped it up, caught by Hartsock, and then doubled up Micah Rossman, who was aboard at first. And that led to a quick inning for Montpelier. Richmond working his way into the fourth inning. When you throw only 6 innings on the season, you aren't sure what you're going to get, especially with the back injuries, as that curveball is over for a strike, especially with the back injury that Jackson Richmond has had. But he has been a competitor here so far. Has Montpelier in front. The 2-1 to Wagner. Inside corner, strike 2. Having a little success now with his off-speed stuff. 2-2. And the next offering. Called strike 3. Froze Wagner for out number 1. He was caught looking. That is just the 3rd strikeout for Richmond. So that'll bring Devin Dempsey to the plate. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout. The first pitch to him is delivered for a strike. Dempsey, the top of the order. Nothing in 1 on Dempsey. Richmond taking a little extra time and now misses 1-1. 1 in the first, 5 in the second for Montpelier. 2 runs each in the first and the third for Hilltop. Montpelier only 2 hits in this game, both of them by Landon Fackler, but cashing in on mistakes and walks and hit batsmen. And now Dempsey in a 1-2 hole. Race Haynes on deck. 1 down, bases empty, 4th inning. 6-4 Montpelier in the district championship game. Just missed to Dempsey. Good take by Dempsey. 2-2. Richmond had that in a good spot. And Dempsey able to lay off it. 2-2. Plord and Smith deep in center and left, respectively. About medium deep for Bass and right. The 2-2. Again, I guess a little bit outside. 3-2. Richmond wanted that fastball called at 83. Count runs full on Devin Dempsey. 3rd pitcher, by the way, is Dempsey for Hilltop tonight. Richmond's the starter. The full count pitch. Called strike 3. That time pulled the string. Back-to-back strikeouts. And now that'll bring Race Haynes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Got some scores to update you on, both baseball and softball. Top of the 4th, it's Patrick Henry, 5, Lipsick 2. That's in district final baseball in Division 4. End of 5, Bryan continues to lead Lexington 4-1. Richmond starts with another off-speed pitch to Haynes, and it's a strike on Race Haynes. Haynes got the win the other night over Edgerton in the district semifinals. 0-1 on him here. Bases empty, 2 down in the 4th. 6-4 Montpelier. The next pitch swung on and missed. 0-2 now on Haynes. Montpelier won the regular season matchup 7-2. But a different game. It was 2-2 going into the 7th that night. Richmond taking his time, now is ready. The 0-2 pitch swung on, and that's punched down the left field line, but curling foul over in the bullpen up the third base line. So we'll do it again at 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Race Haynes, the number 2 hitter. The 2-strike offering got him to lunge and got a piece of it. Haynes, defensive swing hanging in there. So we'll do it again at 0-2. Again, Guardians and Angels tonight, 9:38. Haynes stepping out of the box, and now he's ready. The right-hander, back of the box, open stance. Richmond from the wind and from the first base side of the rubber. 0-2 count with 2 down and the bases empty. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on, rocketed, but foul out of play. Got a head in on that swing. Or maybe we're talking different result because he got the barrel through on that one. Good at bat by Haynes, and can he finish it? It remains 0-2. Richmond rocks and fires again. Stays up with that curveball, 1-2. Was hoping that Haynes would chase, but Haynes, a veteran hitter, left it alone. 1-2 on Race Haynes. The next pitch, down in the dirt, 2-2. 6 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Montpelier. 4 runs, 5 hits, and an error for the Cadets. Winner to get either Marion Local or Fort Recovery in the regional semi Thursday at 5. Here's a 2-2 from Richmond. Swung on, bounced foul by Haynes. Haynes making Richmond work. This has been perhaps the longest at-bat of the game. Two and two again to Race Haynes. Richmond again, the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Foul territory, third baseman Hartsock has got it. And Haynes is finally retired to end the Hilltop 4th inning. Halfway home in this one, in this district championship game. Our main stops, mid-game update coming your way next. Montpelier 6, Hilltop 4.
Are you in need of quality furniture and appliances? Look no further than Direct Link Appliance and Furniture. With Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid appliances, and Ashley Furniture, and Jamieson mattresses, and new to the store, Molecule mattresses. Made right in Auburn, Indiana. You'll find everything you need for your home. Plus, our trained technicians provide service to all makes and models of appliances. With unbeatable prices and impeccable customer service, Direct Link Appliance and Furniture is your one-stop shop for all your home needs. Don't wait. Shop Direct Link Appliance and Furniture today.
For all of your insurance needs, see Elaine Hake at Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street in Montpelier. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance, plus financial responsibility bonds are available. Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency wants to salute and congratulate all of the area athletes for their time and commitment. Good luck to all the athletes. From Gehrig's All-Star Insurance Agency, East Main Street, Montpelier.
Family is at the heart of everything we do. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we understand that your family's needs evolve over time, and we're here to support you through every stage of your journey. Whether it's saving for your kids' education, upgrading to a larger home, or planning for retirement, we're here to help you prioritize what matters most. Join us at Midwest Community, and let's build a stronger financial future for your family. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org to learn more today.
Time for the main stops of Northwest Ohio mid-game update. Montpelier leading Hilltop 6-4. They got a run in the first and 5 in the second. Hilltop scoring 2 runs each in the first and the third inning for the Cadets. Race Haynes has a double and a run scored. Terry Rebeck an RBI single and has scored 2 runs. Cam Slosher 2 for 2 with a run scored. Cameron Shimp an RBI single. The only 2 hits of the game for Montpelier, Landon Fackler, and he's driven in 3 of the 6 runs with his 2 singles in the game. Other than that, they've cashed in on some Hilltop, a couple of mistakes and some walks, and gotten runs in via wild pitch route as well. Jackson Richmond has been pretty solid through 4 innings. Meanwhile, going into the 4th inning, it's Devin Dempsey, the third pitcher, at work here for Hilltop. He's ahead 0-1 on Gavin Bass. That's your main stop of Northwest Ohio mid-game update. The 0-1 is delivered for a strike. Now quickly 0-2 on the right fielder, Gavin Bass. Don't forget the main stops of Northwest Ohio, having what you need when you need it. Bass walked his first time up. Here comes a 1-2 delivery from Dempsey. Swung on, fisted in the air. It's foul territory, and Haynes can't quite get there. So it stays with a couple of strikes. Bass will be followed by Tyler Plord, and then the top of the Montpelier lineup in Griffin Cooley. 6 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors for Montpelier. 4 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for Hilltop. By the way, Fort Recovery drew first blood. They lead very early, 1-0 over Marion Local in that one. Fort Recovery rallied against Parkway the other night to get the win, while Marion Local handled number 1 seed Minster in their semifinals. 0-2 again. Called strike 3 as Bass was frozen for the first out of the inning. Good job so far by Devin Dempsey. Again, a kid that Montpelier got to as a team in the BBC win. But Dempsey's looked solid here to settle things for Hilltop when they needed it. Tyler Plord reached on a fielder's choice. Ended up stealing a base and coming around and scoring a run as part of that 5-run second inning explosion. Tries to bunt his way aboard and offers up at a pitch, so it's 0-1. We knew coming in that the chances of a 1-0, 2-1 type game were slim to none. And Slim snuck out the door early. Swung on, high bouncing ball to Wagner in the hole at short. Took an extra hop and is going to have Plord aboard. That's got to be an infield single. Plord runs so well, it is scored an infield single. And then it was a second hop that turned into what was going to be a routine hop, it looked like, and then a little bit of a wiggle to it that bounced off the glove of shortstop Wagner and skipped into left field. But Plord runs well. They wouldn't have thrown him out. So infield hit, third hit of the game for Montpelier. And it's to the top of the order, Griffin Cooley, who has done what a leadoff hitter should do. Get on base, steal bases, score runs. Plord trying to run. The throw from Haynes is not in time. It bounced off Wagner's glove and then was backed up before it went into center field. By the way, that is Brady Wagner, who is officially the second baseman. I had thought maybe it had been Schimpf still, but it was Wagner who did a good job there. Stolen base for Tyler Plord, his second stolen base of the game. He's into scoring position now with a 1-0 count on Griffin Cooley. Coming set at the belt is Dempsey. The pitch. Slider high. 2-0. Cooley to be followed by Smeltzer. One out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Plord is at second. 6-4 Locos on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Creeping up at first is Rebeck. Cooley takes a fastball in. Snap throw down. Nobody home. It goes into center field. A throwing error by Haynes will move Plord to third. You have to score that an E. It advanced a runner. So that throwing error, now Montpelier a variety of ways they could push a run across. Getting later in the game, Tony Gehrig knows he has to bring his infield in now. Griffin Cooley double checks the count. So got to cut the run down. So the infield in fact, in on the grass. Cooley takes outside a 4-pitch walk to Griffin Cooley, his third walk drawn. In that Bryan Lexington game in the regional final, Thea Staten just struck out the side of Lexington. 10 strikeouts now. She's almost always in double-figure strikeouts. The sophomore has pitched Bryan to a 4-1 lead going to the bottom of the sixth inning as Bryan is trying to head to state in softball for the first time in school history. This is their first ever regional final they're playing in. What a fantastic job by a lot of that senior class that made it to state in basketball. The step off and fake throw to third, fake throw to first, and everybody was diving back and would have been back easily. Plord's at third, Cooley's at first. One down, fourth inning. Montpelier with Smeltzer at the dish trying to add to the lead. Smeltzer takes a called strike, fake throw down. It'll be another Cooley stolen base, his third of the game, following every walk. 0-1 on Kenneth Smeltzer. Nothing's guaranteed, but if you're Toby Hutchison, you got to love where you're at here. Up 6-4, fourth inning, got runners in scoring position, and Smeltzer up now, followed by Fackler. 0-1 on Kenneth Smeltzer. The pitch. Grooved in there for a strike, and now it's 0-2 on Smeltzer. Can Dempsey get out of trouble here unscathed? Trailing by a pair and wants to keep it right there. Comes set. The 2-strike pitch. Down a little bit low with the fastball at 80 miles an hour, 1-2. What's at stake? A berth in the regional. Hilltop hasn't been there since 2001. Montpelier, not since their state year of 03. The 1-2 Curveball hit the other way into right field. It skips for a base hit. Plord will score. Cooley coming around. Throw coming to the plate, not in time. Now Haynes comes up firing to try to get Smeltzer at second, unable to do so. 8-4 Montpelier on the opposite field single by Kenneth Smeltzer. He collects a couple of RBIs. So the infield single by Plord started this inning, and then remember the high throw moved him to third. The walk to Cooley, he took second, and a great job going opposite field. 8-4 Montpelier as they match their largest lead of this district final. Still only one out in the inning as Smeltzer is at second. Here's Landon Fackler, 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs on the game. That was the 4th Montpelier hit, that Smeltzer hit. Pitched down and away. A ball and no strikes now on Landon Fackler. 8-4. Montpelier trying to replicate what the softball team did in getting to the regionals. The pitch. It's a breaking ball called strike on Fackler, 1-1. And if they would get through, they would do it at the expense of Hilltop in baseball like in softball. A lot of baseball left to play here, and this is a Hilltop team that won't go away. Tony Gehrig won't let them go away, and it's a group that didn't get here by a fluke. That's hit hard at the second baseman, Brady Wagner. He'll flip to Rebeck at first, and moving to third will be Smeltzer on the second out of the inning as Hilltop retires Fackler for the first time tonight. Now it'll be Cam Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time, ended up stealing a bag, and then struck out last time. Righty-righty matchup as Dempsey goes from the windup. The first offering is a breaking ball over for strike one. 1 run in the first, 5 in the second, and right now 2 in the fourth for Montpelier to build this 8-4 lead. Here's Dempsey's 0-1. Upstairs, 1-1. Part of the regional's already been determined, or at least a fourth of it, I should say. Riverdale won over Macomb earlier today, 4-0. PH playing Lipsick. Good block by Haynes behind the plate on a curveball that was in the dirt. 2-1 now, the count. Here on Cam Smith. PH had a lead over Lipsick. And then that last piece with 2 pieces is this game and Fort Recovery and Marion Local. Fastball skied on the infield. Dempsey, as it comes over into foul territory, has it right as he straddles the line. I think officially it's going to be a foul out for Cam Smith to 5 to end the inning. So strand a runner at second, but Montpelier adds a pair of runs. And now we have 4 complete here at Sumter in Bryan. Division 4 district championship game. Montpelier 8 and Hilltop 4.
Need to get some painting done before that graduation party or just before summer sets in? Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan has the paint and accessories you need. Stop by and grab your gallons of Clark and Kensington interior or exterior paints. Buy one, get one 50% off, limit 2. Paint your home with the finest paint on the market with a lifetime warranty. Get to Donaldson's and pick up your Clark and Kensington paint during the Memorial Day event going on May 14th through the 27th. Donaldson's Ace Hardware in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place. Kim's Supply Company in Montpelier has served the area for over 35 years and prides themselves in supplying the highest quality products and technical services at competitive prices. Hard work and dedication has kept Kim's Supply in business that long, and it has also helped the Montpelier team have a winning season. Congratulations to the Locos and good luck in tonight's game from Kim's Supply in Montpelier. Go Locos!
Every year at this time, our communities crackle with excitement as our young people graduate and prepare for the next step in their lives. Hi, I'm Paul Rohrig Jr.
And I'm Sierra of Fackler Monument Company in Montpelier, Ohio. We're proud to see them move off to college, start their full-time job, join the military, or start a new endeavor.
We're excited to see them move ahead. Good job, class of 2024.
We wish you well and good luck.
From Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, serving families in the tri-state area since 1924.
Montpelier 8, Hilltop 4 as we move to the fifth inning. 3, 4, and 5 coming up for the Cadets. Terry Rebeck, Cameron Slosher, and Wade Wagner. It's been a tough group to retire for Jackson Richmond. Rebeck is 1 for 2, but he's been on base twice. He has an RBI single, and then E8, remember, Plord ran towards the hole and had it and just did not look it completely in. Curveball to start Rebeck and just missed outside for ball 1. 2 runs scored for Rebeck as well. In fact, Wagner is fouling out. It's the only time 3, 4, or 5 has been gotten out tonight. Another breaking ball, and that missed inside 2-0. They're staying soft to Rebeck. Came in leading the team in a ton of offensive categories, including average, and hasn't hurt himself there tonight. He hits one again the opposite way, a long run over, and this time it'll drop and gets away from Plord. It'll be scooped up by Bass, but Rebeck is in with a stand-up double. So Terry Rebeck, a leadoff double. That's the 6th hit for the Cadets. And it'll bring Cameron Slosher to the plate. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles and a run scored in this game. 8-4 Montpelier, top of the 5th inning on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Richmond stares in. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back by Slosher, 0-1. Slosher was the starting pitcher in this game for Hilltop. Dempsey is the 3rd. Wade Wagner in between the two. Richmond's gone all the way. Here's the 0-1. Laid off the curveball in the dirt, bounces away from Cooley. Rebeck will advance to 3rd on the wild pitch. Did win? What was the final?
4-1, I think.
I think it's gone final. Bryan has advanced to state 4-1 over Lexington. So congratulations to the Lady Bears. How about that senior class? They will get the winner of Dover, and Circleville Logan Elm is the winner of that game. And the game would be played coming up on May 31st. That's hit high into the air on the infield, the right side. Staler camps out and records the out. Slosher finally out for the first time in this game. That will be a 12:30 game on Friday, May 31st. And in Akron. Yes, Dayton's track. I had Dayton in my head. Akron. So congrats to Bryan. Well, we said early, once they grab that 4-1 lead, and I know Lexington scored 1,000,000 runs the other day, but you give Thea Staten any kind of a lead, she's going to shut the door 99.9% of the time. And she did today. 1-0, double-digit strikeouts in that game. This is Wade Wagner, 0 for 1 with a walk. Rebeck's at 3rd with 1 down in the 5th. 8-4 Montpelier. Good pitch again, good spot with a curveball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery from Richmond. Low and away, 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike on Wade Wagner. Back at shortstop after he had that cameo appearance on the mound. The 2-1 delivery. Pumped in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Shimp is on deck. 8 runs, 4 hits, a couple of errors for Montpelier. 4 runs, 6 hits, should be a couple of errors for Hilltop. That last throw wasn't recorded as an error. Called strike 3, and Wagner down on strikes. I think if you asked, now it's an out away from doing it, but if you asked Toby Hutchison and this Montpelier staff that if you could get a 4-inning outing out of Jackson Richmond today with that bulky back all season and have the lead and still see him going into, or 5 innings out of him, I beg your pardon, boy, you'd be ecstatic. First pitch to Shimp misses inside. Shimp 1 for 2, but he's been on base twice. He has an RBI single and reached on that error by Landon Fackler at shortstop, one he knows he should have had. The next pitch is driven towards center field, but right at Plord, who records the final out of the inning. Cameron Shimp flies out to center, and Hilltop strands that leadoff man Rebeck at 3rd. Middle of the fifth inning in this district championship game. Montpelier 8, Hilltop 4 on B-Rock Sports.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Logan Allen is up 7-0 bottom 5.
Okay. All right, we do have an update on that. Before we go any more baseball, Bryan is through. If you're just tuning in, they won a regional championship, first ever in school history, 4-1 over Lexington. They get the winner of Logan Elm and Dover. Logan Elm has a 7-0 lead in that game right now, getting late in that game. So, but congrats again to Samantha Molina and the Lady Bears and a core group of them that had made it in basketball. Then you throw Marley Yoder, who wasn't on the basketball team but advanced in wrestling a couple of years, and what success by that senior class. Richmond cuts and misses as he faces Dempsey a second time. Strike one. Jackson Richmond, Jackson Staylor, Wesley Hartsock here in the home half of the fifth inning, and Montpelier up 8-4. Richmond 0 for 2 with a ground out and a strikeout tonight, and has gotten 5 innings. That's been the biggest performance that Jackson Richmond's contributed tonight. I don't know if his night is done, but he's gone 5, and I don't know that anybody would have predicted 5. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, lifted in the air, fouled out of play. He has matched, Richmond has, his season innings almost with these 5 tonight. He came into this game having thrown just 6 innings all year because of that lower back injury, but has battled tonight. He has scattered 6 hits, 4 runs for the Cadets, but has made big pitches when they needed them. 0-2 on him now as Dempsey is ready to go. The pitch way up high, 1-2. Get you a final on that PH Leipzig game. NWOAL still alive in baseball with Patrick Henry. They're trying to advance. They had a lead on Leipzig, the last we heard, the 1-2. Breaking ball down low, 2-2. That's the other half of Division 4. They'd play the early game at Elida's Ed Sandy Field. Those regional semifinal games will be Thursday, the final on Friday. The 2-2 fouled away by Richmond. Montpelier the 1 seed in this district, Hilltop the 2 seed. Montpelier won the BBC game 7-2. So some weather has moved in. Wow, that must have been a pop-up cell. Patrick Henry is in a storm delay down in Hamler, PH, and Leipzig. Richmond, by the way, has a 3-2 count. And Leipzig has taken the lead 7-5. Leipzig's up 7-5. They had rallied from 4-1 down on Patrick Henry. Swung on and rocketed in the gap into left center field. It'll be cut off over there by Cameron Schimpf, and that'll hold Richmond to a single. First hit of the game for Jackson Richmond. 5th hit for Montpelier, and that's a leadoff single. And it'll bring Jackson Staylor to the plate. And we are going to see Darius Ross as a pinch runner for Jackson Richmond. First appearance for Ross. It was a lightning was spotted. According to what is being posted online, lightning spotted. They are in delay mode in Hamler in that 7-5 game. So here's Staylor. He has walked and popped out today, so he is 0 for 1. When he walked, he came around and scored a run. Again, Ross pinch running for Richmond after he just singled. Dempsey straightens. Ross with a good-sized lead at first. He's going. The bunt is up in the air, and unable to field it cleanly is Dempsey, but still in time to retire Staylor. Great job by keeping his composure, Dempsey. He was caught in between, do I go get that and try to catch it? Do I field it? He elected to field it, and then he juggled it a little bit. Staylor runs fairly well, and it was coming toward third base, up the third base line. He knew he had no shot at getting Ross, but kept his composure, planted his feet, and retired Staylor. Still a good sack bunt for Staylor. It gets Darius Ross into scoring position for Wesley Hartsock. Hartsock 0 for 2 on the game. Reached on an air and flew out to right. Takes inside with a fastball, ball 1. Montpelier 8, Hilltop 4. Bottom half of the 5th inning. After 2, it's Fort Recovery 1, Marion Local nothing. The winner of that game gets the winner of our game. The pitch. Breaking ball that misses outside. 2-0 now on Wesley Hartsock. Both these teams, since their last regional appearance, have been in the district. Montpelier, more regular appearance, and they've had some heartache here in this district round, especially a few district finals over the years. Check swing. It is a check, although they're going to appeal it, and they say no swing, so it's 3-0 now on Hartsock. 1 out, 1 on. Richmond had singled. Ross is pinch running for him. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning, and an 8-4 Montpelier lead on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Wesley Hartsock, the number 7 hitter, ready to receive the 3-0, and it's behind him or it hit him. It's a hit batsman. So ball that hits Hartsock, and now a visit to the mound from the Hilltop staff. Runners on first and second, 1 out in the inning. 8-4 Montpelier, 8 runs, 5 hits for the Locos, 4 runs, 6 hits for Hilltop in this game. Dempsey is the 3rd pitcher in this game for Hilltop. Cadets came into this game and wanting to exercise some demons. Montpelier had grabbed control of this head-to-head game going back 5 years. Some heartbreaking losses for Hilltop. These are 2 conference rivals, friendly conference rivals. That's not always the case. These are 2 schools that I know partner, and heck, through my job, they partnered on something together this year to try to compete and raise money for the United Way, but they're friendly rivals. They're competitors on the field. Tony Gehrig and Toby Hutchison are friends, but they want to beat each other's brains tonight and advance and get to that regional for a first time in a long time, over 20 years for both schools. A cut and a miss by Bass. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Righty-righty matchup. Dempsey comes set at the belt. Rebeck way up on the grass at first. The pitch, fastball misses, and it's 1-1. Tyler Plourde is on deck for Montpelier. 1-1 on Bass. Dempsey with the next offering. Curveball blocked nicely by Haynes. Ross, though, has speed, advances to third, and behind him into second will be Hartsock. Darius Ross That's a tough thing for a young kid to come in there, be a pinch runner, and you've got to make good decisions, and he read that beautifully. It didn't get that far away from Race Haynes behind the plate. He did a good job of kind of blocking it, throwing his weight, and keeping it within a couple of feet, but Ross got a read and advances. So now Hartsock is at second with Ross at third. In an 8-4 game in the fifth, everybody on the infield is in, and now Bass will step out and gather himself with a 2-1 count on him. Gavin Bass, the number 8 hitter and the right fielder. 2-1 offering. Here it comes. Fastball drilled for a strike. It's now 2-2. Skies have become a little more overcast here this evening. That wind continues to blow out to center field. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball, ground ball, up the middle for a base hit. Ross will score, and they'll stop Hartsock at third. Gavin Bass out of the number 8 hole, a 103 batter, delivers. And it's 9-4 Montpelier. That'll bring up Tyler Plord. Plord is 1 for 2 with an infield single, 2 stolen bases, 2 runs scored in this game. They're on the corners here for the Locos, up 9-4. So it is Hartsock at third, Bass at first. Dempsey stares in and has his sign. Comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away, off to the right side and out of play for Tyler Plord. Oh and 1. Dempsey. The 0-1 delivery. Swung on, fouled back by Tyler Plord. Now 0-2. What a spring it has been for Montpelier. Individual athletes have already advanced to the state track meet and field events. They had some individuals and relay teams with chances tonight. Softball team to the regionals for the first time since 2004. Pitch called outside, and a double steal. They threw all the way through, and Bass is called out. And it's a strike 'em out, throw 'em out to end the inning. Wow, bang, bang, and the fifth inning is over as Gavin Bass is caught stealing and Plord is retired. Montpelier does get a run in the fifth inning. We have played 5 here in Bryan. Montpelier 9, Hilltop 4. District championship game rolls on when we come back.
Life is a journey filled with twists and turns, ups and downs. At Midwest Community Federal Credit Union, we're here to accompany you through every stage of this adventure. From the excitement of starting a new chapter with your partner, to the challenges of buying your first home, and even planning for the unexpected. Our team is dedicated to helping you navigate life's milestones with confidence. Join us at Midwest Community for a financial partner at every stage of life. Visit us online at midwestcommunity.org or stop by one of our branches today. Member NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you ready to elevate your archery game? Then look no further than Knocking Point Outfitters, conveniently located just outside of Bryan off US Route 6. No need to worry about the weather. We've got an indoor archery range to keep you on target and in top form. Call for open range hours, and coming soon, experience the thrill of techno hunt and 3D archery. Bring your own bows, and all you have to do is snag our special tips. Plus, discover our extensive selection of guns, bows, and ammo in stock. Knocking Point is your go-to destination for all things archery and more. Visit us today and let the adventure begin. Knocking Point Outfitters, the starting point for every perfect shot.
John Dye and everyone at Strong Real Estate in Montpelier would like to wish all the athletes in tonight's game good luck. Located right in the heart of Montpelier, Ohio, Strong Real Estate Solutions is successfully helping people find that perfect home, building lot, or commercial property. Strong Real Estate Associates are available to provide you with full service in all your real estate needs. Contact John Dye today at Strong Real Estate Solutions in Montpelier, Ohio.
Sixth inning about ready to get underway. Montpelier hoping for more. Did get one in that inning, but had the strike them out, throw them out to end the inning. Good job by first Dempsey to record the strikeout, and then Haynes gunning down Gavin Bass. Bass had just delivered the RBI single, but now it's Montpelier. A little more breathing room, 9-4. Every coach in every sport will tell you, I know I've said this a million times, you can never have enough whatever. And in this case, you can never have enough runs. Here's Richmond going into his sixth inning of work. Dempsey takes down low, ball one. If this and it's Brennan Dempsey, the bottom third of the lineup. If Montpelier is able to hang on and you have a healthy Jackson Richmond, now that gives you three capable arms at the next level. Curveball strike on Dempsey. He's 0 for 2, has been retired by Smeltzer both times. A ground out to Smeltzer at first, and then he fouled out to him. 0 for 2. The 1-1 to Brennan Dempsey, way outside. 2-1. 1 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth for Montpelier. Hilltop has scored a pair of runs each in the first and the third inning. The next offering, the 2-1, is pumped in there for a strike, 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits in this game. Montpelier's been able to cash in on a couple more mistakes or at least walks and hit batsmen. Swung on, chopped foul down the third baseline, so Brennan Dempsey still in there at 2-2. If you're just joining us, the Bryan Lady Bears have advanced to the Final Four for the first time ever in softball. Behind the right arm of Thea Staten, they win 4-1 over Lexington. The 2-2 down in the dirt, 3-2. Payoff pitch situation here for Brennan Dempsey. 7, 8, and 9 for the Cadets here in the sixth. The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Brennan Dempsey out number 1 in this sixth inning. Going to see a pinch hitter here for Tony Gehrig. It'll be Colton Wood, a senior. He is one of 4 seniors along with Haynes, Aiden Terrell, and Wade Wagner. So Wood will hit for Hilltop here in the sixth inning. Wood came into the game hitting 160 with 4 runs batted in. So he hits here with the bases empty and 1 down. Again, the winner gets either Fort Recovery or Marion Local Thursday at 5 in Elida at Ed Sandy Field. Wood, a right-hander, ready to stand in. 1 out, bases empty, sixth inning, 9-4 Montpelier. Richmond's pitch, breaking ball, strike 1 on Colton Wood. Jackson Richmond, the starter in this one. By the way, the first lineup I got, Landon Fackler was getting the start, and then a change of heart, change of mind that has paid off big time. Wood swings at 1 in the dirt, and it's 0-2. If Richmond gets through this inning, he will match his season innings total tonight. Ahead 0-2 on Wood. The pitch. And it hit him. Hit batsman Colton Wood is aboard. And it's Brady Wagner who will bat, and I think they're going to run for Wood. Mid-third inning, Fort Recovery 4 and Marion Local nothing. And the pinch runner The restart time, by the way, in Hamler will be 6:55 for the Patrick Henry game. The pinch runner is going to be Jacob Haskell. After Wood got hit by a pitch, Haskell is running. Here's Brady Wagner. He's 0 for 2. Tried to bunt his first time up, popped it up, and was going to be a sacrifice bunt, but ended up being a double play. And struck out looking. The first offering. Swung on, grounded foul down the third base line. Lipsick has the lead on Patrick Henry, by the way. The winner of their game will play Mount Blanchard Riverdale. Riverdale shut out Macomb earlier today, 4-0 in that Division IV district championship game. Throw over, diving back safely is Haskell. Montpelier 9, Hilltop 4. Top of the 6th inning, 1 out, 1 on for the Cadets. Richmond's 0-1 to Wagner. Caught the inside corner with a curveball. 0-2 now on Brady Wagner. Wagner, a sophomore. Dempsey, Rebeck, Rossman, and Shimp, all freshmen in this lineup. So look out, BBC. Hilltop going to be solid. I know they got to replace some. Fly ball center field. Plord moves over a couple steps. Grabs it for the second out of the inning on the Brady Wagner fly out to him in center. Devin Dempsey, 4th time through the lineup coming up. He is 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts and a ground out tonight. So you knew that Hilltop was at least going to get that top of the lineup through one more time. By the way, dimensions here, 320 down the lines, 350 to the alleys, and 370 to straightaway center here at Ray Sumter. Skies have really turned overcast since first pitch at 5 tonight. The first pitch from Richmond is a curveball strike, throw to first. Good job that time by Smeltzer to just field his position because Cooley's throw was down really low. Good pick over there to keep Wagner right there. 0-1 the count. Or Haskell, I should say, right there. 0-1 on Devin Dempsey. Richmond straightens. The 0-1. Down in the dirt. Good block again by Cooley. 1-1. Montpelier 9, Hilltop 4. Top of the 6th inning. Runner on first, 2 down. Richmond stares in. Comes set at the belt. The pitch. Away, 2-1. Outfield about medium deep straight away. Plord a little deeper in center. The 2-1 pitch. Dempsey takes it, lays off that pitch down in the dirt. It's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike on Devin Dempsey, the leadoff hitter here for Hilltop. Haskell getting his lead at first. Richmond peeks at him. The 3-1 to Dempsey. Fastball misses, ball 4, and Devin Dempsey on base for the first time this game. So 2 out and 2 on for Race Haynes. Haynes 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored tonight. Has been sensational for Tony Gehrig all season on the mound at the plate. And they need him more than ever right now, trailing by 5 here in the 6th inning. Richmond has his sign from Cooley, delivers. Curveball, strike 1 on Race Haynes. You're listening to District Championship Baseball for Division 4 here on WBNO FM in Bryan as we're nearing the 7 o'clock hour on a Friday night. 0-1 the count on Race Haynes. Richmond, the 0-1 delivery. Now he stays off speed, and that's bounced foul by Haynes. Haskell, the runner at second. Devin Dempsey at first. Race Haynes at the plate. 0-2 count on him. Here's Richmond. He straightens. The 0-2 delivery. Low and away, 1-2. Snap throw all the way through, and it skips into center field. And they're waving Haskell all the way around. He will score. Cooley saw that Haskell had strayed, and then he hesitated about halfway through, but the throw got through. The worst possible thing that could have happened to Montpelier just did on the throw that found its way into center field, and Hilltop steals a run on the throwing error. So now it's a 9-5 game with Dempsey at second and 2 down. 1-2 on Haynes. Richmond's pitch. Swung on off the end of the bat. It'll roll foul. Be killed up that first base line by Cooley. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Any team coached by Tony Gehrig, who is really, truly one of the good guys in our area, forget any sport. He's a Hilltop grad. His kids and team have pride in what they do, and as he told me between these two games, semi to the final, these group of kids knew that this isn't a fluke that they got here. They expected to be here, and they are not going to go quietly and gently into that good night. You just knew it. Even when it got to 9-4, you thought it's not going to stay there. Hilltop's going to claw and fight and scratch. They got it at a 9-5 game. Long way to go, but they have it at a 9-5 game. 1-2 count on Race Haynes. Dempsey at second. Richmond is ready. The 1-2 delivery. Swung on, bounce foul again by Haynes. He knew he got a little bit out in front of that one. Stays 1-2. If we see anybody in relief tonight, it would be Fackler again. Smeltzer threw too many pitches to be able to throw in any way, shape, or form tonight in the win on Wednesday night. 1-2 again on Race Haynes. Richmond's pitch. Called strike 3 on the outside corner, and Haynes is a strikeout victim to end the 6th inning. A run across on the throw that went into center field. But still, Montpelier in the lead, middle of the 6th inning, 9-5 Locos. We'll be right back.
Good luck to all the athletes from your local supermarket, Miller's Markets in Montpelier. Miller's Markets is not only a great supermarket with a wide selection of items to choose from, but they're also your lunch and dinner stop for ready-to-eat daily specials, rotisserie chicken, and deli salads, meats, and cheeses. You can also download the Miller's app and save weekly on certain items from the store, available online only. Stop by Miller's Markets today and get everything you need to make your lunch or supper easy, and go Locos! Drop Time Winery and Tap House would like to congratulate the Montpelier Locos on a great season this year and wish them good luck in tonight's game. If you're looking for a great place to eat this weekend or any night of the week, always think Drop Time in downtown Montpelier, offering daily dinner specials Wednesday through Sunday with a wide variety of craft adult beverages available in their family-friendly dining room. Follow them on Facebook for live music, all their daily specials, events, and new beverage releases. Good luck, Locos. Drop Time is behind you 100%, hoping you come home with a victory.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
All 3 times. Scored all 3 times. Stolen a base out there. Bottom half of the 6th inning, Montpelier will be sending the top of the order to the plate to face Devin Dempsey, Griffin Cooley, Kenneth Smeltzer, Landon Fackler. Montpelier 3 outs away from a berth in the Sweet 16. Trying to get to a regional for the first time since 2003, which was their state season. Hilltop hoping to rally and get to a regional for the first time since 2001. Griffin Cooley, great on-base night tonight. 3 plate appearances, 3 walks, 3 stolen bases, 3 runs scored against Hilltop pitching. digs in here as Montpelier is ready to go. Bottom of the 6th. Dempsey starts him with a fastball low and in. Ball 1. Hilltop will be sending 3, 4, and 5 to the plate. Montpelier's thinking, how do we add to this lead in any way, shape, or form? 9-5 Locos in the 6th. Cooley takes another fastball. This one inside, 2-0. In the BBC win, it was Haynes against Smeltzer. They had run the Haynes pitch count up, though, and that's why Dempsey came in, and that's when Montpelier was able to get in there, and that's crushed into center field for a base hit. 4th time on base tonight for Griffin Cooley in his first hit. A single to center field, and it'll bring Kenneth Smeltzer to the plate. Smeltzer 1 for 2 with a single and a walk, and he has driven in 2 runs. Cooley with the 3 stolen bases tonight. Now 31 on the season. He's 31 of 33, so he has been thrown out twice, but none tonight. The right-hander Smeltzer is ready. Creeping is Cooley. There he goes. Breaking ball away. The throw down by Haynes. Not in time. Just got underneath the tag for a 4th stolen base. And one, not sure what it was called. It was called a ball. So 1-0 on Kenneth Smeltzer. Fackler on deck. 9-5 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard as we play here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Dempsey ready to offer the 1-0. Fastball tailed away, and it's now 2-0. In addition to the 2 RBIs for Smeltzer, that was his last at bat as he went opposite field. He's also scored a run in this game. That was the 7th hit when Cooley struck one up the middle. The next pitch down there, 3-0. 9 runs, 7 hits for Montpelier. 5 runs, 6 hits for the Cadets. Now they show Hilltop with just 1 error and Montpelier with 2. I would add 1 each on throwing errors. Pitch delivered for a strike. 3-1 now. Three and 1 on Kenneth Smeltzer. Dempsey straightens. Breaking ball, strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Smeltzer, number 2 hitter in this lineup. Montpelier trying to also continue their hex over Hilltop in the last handful of years. The payoff, down low, ball 4, a steal attempt, and it gets away from Dempsey. Cooley had the bag stole, and he will coast in for the 10th run of the game. Smeltzer coming back into second behind on heads-up base running. That's the 4th run scored for Griffin Cooley. It's a 10-5 advantage now for Montpelier. Tony Gehrig thought that maybe they had Smeltzer at second. Here comes Landon Fackler. Fackler is 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs in this game. Smeltzer's at second. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and Montpelier doubling up Hilltop now 10-5. A berth in the regionals at stake tonight against either Fort Recovery or Marion Local. Dempsey's pitch, and that's hit towards short. Wagner on the second hop, sets, fires, guns down. Fackler on the throw. Smeltzer will move to third. 1 gone in the inning on the Fackler ground out to short. Cameron Smith coming up now for Montpelier. Smith has reached on a fielder's choice, struck out, and fouled out tonight, so he's 0 for 3. 10-5 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Runner on third, 1 down. Infield, obviously in here in the 6th inning in a 10-5 game. Dempsey, the 3rd pitcher of the night, deals a breaking ball, and Smith had a healthy cut and a miss, 0-1. Tomorrow, A rivalry you may have heard of will decide a district title in Division II baseball. Defiance, Napoleon, appropriately enough, at high noon tomorrow in Archibald. The one strike, up and away, 1-1. Unless Patrick Henry rallies, the winner of this game and the winner of that Defiance Napoleon game would be our most local teams alive in baseball. Ottawa Hills is still playing in D3, but that's a couple of counties over. Smith takes a fastball high, 2-1. That should be some kind of Defiance Napoleon game tomorrow. Lipsick has added that Patrick Henry, or the Lipsick lead on Patrick Henry, now 9-5, coming back from a lightning delay in Hamler. 2-1 the count on Smith. Dempsey delivers a sharp breaking ball that is just a touch outside. 3-1. Tony Gehrig not happy at all with that call. Kind of tossed the scorebook in the air. Dempsey a little frustrated. Haynes thought he had framed it. All of that added up to ball 3. Smeltzer at third. 3-1 count on Smith. The pitch missed with ball 4. So Cam Smith walks. Now they're on the corners with 1 out in the inning. Smith goes to take off, tries to get caught in a rundown. That'll send Smeltzer to the plate. Ball is dropped by Haynes, and Smeltzer will score. Smith makes the wide turn, tries to advance to third, and does. 11-5 Montpelier. It was Smith never stopping. Tony Gehrig wants a timeout. As never stopping on the walk, just kept on going to second, and then Smith's job was to stay alive in a rundown situation. But Wagner came up throwing to the plate, was not caught by Haynes, and Smeltzer able to get in. So 11-5 is the score. Montpelier here, with now Smith at third and 1 out still in the inning, as coming out to the mound, I should say, is Tony Gehrig. 1 run in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth. So far, 2 in the sixth for Montpelier. Meanwhile, Hilltop has 2 in the first, 2 in the third, and 1 in the sixth right now. But it is an 11-5 game in favor of Montpelier. Al Miller going to come and hurry up this discussion on the mound here. Smith, the runner at third. It's Jackson Richmond at the plate. Richmond 1 for 3 with a single tonight. Montpelier trying to duplicate what the softball team did. A, in beating Hilltop in a district final. And B, the result of that, getting them to a regional for the first time in a long time. They're 3 outs away from doing it. 11-5 Locos on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Dempsey remains in to face Jackson Richmond. Dempsey comes set. The pitch. Down in the dirt. Skips away from Haynes. Trying to score is Smith. Flip not in time. It's 12-5 Montpelier. As Cam Smith read that nicely and then used some speed to get in. So now a 12-5 game. The wheels didn't fall off in the 2-2 game in the 7th tonight. Montpelier grabbed an early 6-2 lead, and they've just been adding to it. Hilltop got as close as 6-4, but now Montpelier has outscored them 6-1 since. Ground ball hard right back at the box. Dempsey with a good play on the mound. Tosses to first, and that will retire Richmond for out number 2. Jackson Staylor coming up now. He's 0 for 1 officially, has also a walk and a sacrifice bunt tonight. A run scored as well for Staylor. Bases empty, 2 down. 12-5 Montpelier. The first offering from Dempsey is a slider that misses, ball 1. Terry Rebeck, Cameron Slosher, Wade Wagner coming up for Hilltop in the 7th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Away with a fastball, 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes on Jackson Staylor. The righty-righty matchup. Fastball on the inside corner, 2-1. You can go with Richmond now. You have a 7-run cushion. If you get in any kind of trouble, you have Fackler available. I'm assuming that's the thinking, especially adding 3 runs here in the inning to open up even more of a working margin, unless he is tired or tiring. 3-1 now on Staylor. But I assume because we have not seen Fackler throw it all. So this appears to be a complete game opportunity for Richmond. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory. Haynes coming over toward the Montpelier dugout. A diving attempt, and he bumps into Brennan Dempsey, who was also coming from third. Everybody appears to be okay. Count runs full now on Staylor with 2 gone in this inning. Montpelier has added 3 in this inning to go from 9-5 to a 12-5 lead. Hard to believe as I sit here and have thrown out those numbers multiple times tonight that if it is Montpelier's time, that it has been 21 years since they advanced. Toby Hutchison had just stepped down the year before. Jay Jerger in his first year basically maxed himself out. You go to state in your first year, we told him then, you should have just retired. You weren't going to go any higher as a walk is issued to Staylor. That was quite a magical ride in 2003 where they had a lot of things go right in a lot of opportune moments. This is a Montpelier team. It hasn't always been pretty this year. Outside the BBC, a 5-8 team this year, but they also played a challenging schedule outside the conference. Here's Wesley Hartsock. Breaking ball strike. Hartsock has been hit by a pitch, reached on an air, and flown out to right, so he's 1 for 2 with a run scored. 0-1 on him now with a runner on first and 2 gone in the 6th. 12-5 Montpelier. And now you flash forward to 2024, and Montpelier 3 outs away from a trip back to a regional. And oh, by the way, the very same regional. Ed Sandy Field in Elida. 0-2 now on Hartsock. Here's the pitch. Up high with a fastball, 1-2. Throw down, diving back is Staylor. 12 runs, 7 hits now for Montpelier. They've out-hit Hilltop 7-6 tonight. Hilltop had 4 of their 6 hits, by the way, in the first inning. Only 2 since then. 1-2 now on Hartsock. The next offering. Breaking ball in the dirt, bounces away from Haynes. Staylor will easily make it to second. 2-2 now. Haven't heard in a while on what's going on with Fort Recovery and Marion Local. Some kind of challenge either way, whoever you get in the regionals. Riverdale beat McComb. Lipsick was leading Patrick Henry. By the way, the Bryan Lady Bears advanced to state for the first time in softball. 4-1 win over Lexington tonight. 2-2 pitch. Little bit low. 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes now on Hartsock. Number 7 hitter in this lineup, Gavin Bass, is on deck. 3-2 with 2 down and Staylor at second. Dempsey is ready. The payoff. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Montpelier scores 3 in the inning, and let's stay with 3 as the theme. Montpelier 3 outs away from a berth in the regionals. We'll find out how it ends when we come back.
Graduation is a time to remember and a time to dream. A time to look back and a time to reach forward. A time to say goodbye to yesterday and a time to greet tomorrow with courage. 2020 Custom Molded Plastics in Holiday City would like to congratulate all the 2024 seniors and wish them good luck with all their future endeavors.
From Camco Industries in West Junior, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, our 500 associates wish to recognize the area graduates. Your hard work and dedication is leading you to well-deserved success. We all share in your excitement, and we wish you all good luck in your next adventure. Congratulations to all the 2024 graduates.
If you've been thinking about a remodeling project for your home or business, Field Supply Center in Blakesley should be your first choice. Field Supply Center in Blakesley and not only has all the lumber for that project, they also have all the building supplies you'll need, along with everything you need for the project, including the cabinetry, plus the expertise to help make your home even more beautiful. It's all at Field Supply Center, located in Blakesley. Field Supply Center, wishing good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Seventh inning, 12-5. Montpelier with a lead over Hilltop. Who would have guessed this scenario out of all scenarios? That Jackson Richmond, who has thrown 6 innings on the season, came in as the young man that would, when healthy, be a number 1 type of guy, but saddled with back injuries, held to just 6 innings. He's already matched that total tonight. Of all the storylines playing out tonight, in not one of them did I think Jackson Richmond would still be pitching in the 7th inning. But hats off to the job he's done on the mound, and also to the Montpelier offense that has given him 12 runs tonight. It'll be Terry Rebeck to the plate. He's 2 for 3 tonight with an RBI and a run scored, and Richmond bounces one in front of the plate for ball 1. It'll be Rebeck, Cameron Slosher, and Wade Wagner between Montpelier and a berth back in the regionals. A ball and no strikes on Rebeck. The pitch. Fastball hit into the air, short to right field. Going back is Staler, 1 gone. The pop out to Jackson Staler for out number 1. Cameron Slosher 2 for 3 with a run scored tonight. We mentioned the spring that Montpelier has had athletic. Athletes in track that have already advanced to state, trying to add more to that total. Andy Robinson and the Montpelier Lady Locos to the regionals in softball. Saw their season end to Monroeville the other night. And now Montpelier's baseball team trying to join them. 1-0 on Slosher. You could certainly fastball. Nope, 2-0. Make the strong argument that this is the best single sports season in school history at Montpelier. You get 2 regional teams and area kids that advance in that 3rd sport that you have. Slosher is now in front 3-0. That's pretty good. Admittedly, have not looked through archives to see if there's anything else that rivals it in any other season, fall or winter included. 3-0. And Slosher takes outside a 4-pitch walk to Cameron Slosher. Wade Wagner, the number 5 hitter, coming up. He is 0 for 2, drawing a walk tonight. 1 out, 1 on. 7th inning. 12-5 Montpelier on the Andreas O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Richmond in another righty-righty matchup. The first pitch. Wagner bounces it to short. Fackler steps on the bag for 1. Relay in time. Double play. Game over. Championship Montpelier continue to sprinkle that spring magic. The Loco baseball team joins the Montpelier softball team. Sweet 16, and how sweet it is on a Friday night. 12-5 Locos as the inning-ending double play is recorded. 6-3. What an effort tonight. What an effort all season for Montpelier as they keep the dream alive, and they'll get another shot and another trip to Elida, Ohio. We have some ground to cover when we come back. The Locos are your Division IV district champs. They win tonight 12-5 over Hilltop.
Summertime is the perfect time to think about pools. Come visit the Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in quaint downtown West Unity. They've got a full line of pool supplies along with electronic water testing to keep your water crystal clear. If you've always dreamed of laying around a pool all summer, they can help you make that dream come true. If it's liner replacement or just old equipment that needs updated, they have competitive prices that won't leave you shocked. Their knowledgeable staff has combined 20 years of service science of pool chemistry and pool installation. So next time before heading out of town or for a long drive, stop by and check out the store, The Pool Place, located inside the Handyman Hardware in downtown West Unity.
Your home is the one place where everything should be perfect, including your air. Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services helps you achieve the perfect air you deserve with reliable, groundbreaking, award-winning Lennox products. Call Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services and see how soon you can get a Lennox home comfort system that'll help improve your health and your mood. It doesn't get any more perfect than that. Call us today at 1-800-329-4040 or visit us at starksphs.com.
Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier and Pioneer has some exciting news. Not only has Peltz been bringing you the finest in building materials for generations, now they have a new website with a huge selection of items for you to browse right at your fingertips and in your own home. Just go to peltzlumber.com and hit the products button, and there it is. Tools, hardware, lumberyard and building materials, windows, doors, kitchen and bath. Check out the items you need and the prices, and stop by the store in Montpelier or Pioneer, or give them a call at 419-485-3059. Peltz Lumber, building for a new generation.
A life well lived is a life well remembered. Hi, I'm Sierra.
And I'm Paul Rorig Jr., and we are the third generation owners of Fackler Monument in Montpelier, Ohio.
Everyone deserves to be remembered, and we can help you with a customized memorial for you or your loved one.
Whether it's a picture design, custom creation, a small marker, or a large monument, we've got the largest indoor display in the tri-state area.
Fackler Monument Company of Montpelier, Ohio, where 3 generations of tradition and trust come together.
Visit us online at facklermonument.com.
A moment more than 2 decades in the making for Montpelier baseball, who had last advanced to a regional in 2003. That was the state team that of 2003. Well, 2024's team has made good on a terrific season. They improved to 13-8 with a 12-5 win. Fell behind 2-0 early, answered back with a single run, then got a 5 spot in the second. Hilltop scored 2 in the third, and suddenly it's a 6-4 game. But then Montpelier responds with 2 in the fourth, 1 in the fifth, 3 in the 6th inning to put it out of reach tonight. If you had on your dance card that Jackson Richmond was going to be the winning pitcher by going the distance, take that and go to Vegas, because I didn't see it coming. But it is Richmond who goes the distance as he scattered the Hilltop hits tonight and did a terrific job. Threw more innings tonight in going the complete game than he has all season. In a losing effort, Race Haynes was 1 for 4 with a double and a run scored. Terry Rebeck had 2 hits, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Cameron Slosher, 2 hits and a run scored tonight. An RBI single for Cameron Schimpf tonight in this one. Montpelier, Griffin Cooley was just his normal pest at the top of the order, drew 3 walks and was 1 for 1 with a single, stole 4 bases, scored 4 runs tonight. Kenneth Smeltzer drove in 2 with a single and had 2 runs scored off of 2 walks. Landon Fackler, 2 hits and 3 RBIs tonight. Let's see, Jackson Richmond, who did the work on the mound, also added a single tonight. Gavin Bass delivered an RBI single in the game. Tyler Plourd had an infield single in the game tonight, as Montpelier will win this thing. They beat Hilltop twice this season, once for a BBC title, and now tonight to go to a district championship game. They are awaiting the winner of that Fort Recovery matchup tonight with Marion Local. We won't have that before we leave the airwaves because they had a 6 o'clock start time. Fort Recovery had the lead last we heard. We say goodbye to Race Haynes, Wade Wagner, Colton Wood, and Aiden Terrell, but Hilltop will come right back and keep knocking on the door because they bring back their core group beyond basically Haynes and Wagner. Everybody else that significant contributors will be back, and there isn't a better guy suited for that job at his alma mater and a nicer dude that you'll find than Tony Gehrig, who will keep coming back, and his kids keep playing hard for him every year. And one of these years, he will find himself in a regional as well, and Hilltop leading Hilltop more than likely. 14-10 is where they'll close out the season. For Montpelier, well, the dream remains alive like in 2003. They are now 13-8 on the year as they win this tonight by the final of 12-5. Richmond ends up allowing the 5 runs on on 6 hits. Richmond ended up with more strikeouts, I think, than I thought. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strikeouts on the night. And avoided wildness, only had 3 walks on the night. That last outing against Eden when he came in for 1 inning just never looked comfortable on the mound that night in relief. But tonight the comfort level was there, and he really did a good job in holding Hilltop in check after the early innings. Innings 1 through 3, Hilltop scored 4 of their 5 runs and then got just that 1 throwaway run in the 6th inning. So Montpelier grinding everything out tonight, got contributions through the lineup, and boy, I'll go ahead and throw it out on record that I think this is the greatest season as far as season, fall-winter sports season. You have 2 regional teams this season in softball and baseball, and I don't know what the total number of athletes that will end up advancing for track and field, but we know that Ethan Pontius and Eli Fackler had already advanced, but you get a couple of athletes at least and maybe more that go to state, and you throw into what the teams have done. Boy, this is as good as it gets for any school at any level of competition. So just congratulations to Montpelier for the chance, and they'll play Thursday. It's a 5 o'clock game against either Fort Recovery or Marion Local. We will be there for that game. That'll do it for us tonight. Hats off to Nathan Keel and his crew here. Corey Walker, the baseball coach, the guys that did the diamond between games the other night, and just did a fabulous job. Brian always does a terrific job hosting district for both softball and baseball. Great job here tonight. Our fantastic Montpelier sponsors. Hopefully everybody comes back and we add more for that regional semifinal Thursday at 5, and hopefully you can make some plans to be with us then. The district championship for 2024 belongs to Montpelier for the first time since 2003 as they win over Hilltop tonight, going away. Final score, Montpelier 12, Hilltop 5. Angels Guardians tonight, 9:38 here on B-Rock 100.9. Have a great and safe Memorial Day weekend. So long, everybody.